Members of Congress are launching investigations into the deadly attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya. The Senate Intelligence Committee Chair Dianne Feinstein tells me she hopes the former CIA Director David Petraeus will appear before her committee. I spoke with Feinstein about the scandal surrounding Petraeus. Stand by for some of that interview that's coming up this hour. Right now, though, I want to go to our senior congressional correspondent, Dana Bash. Dana, Senator Feinstein was in closed-door meetings this afternoon up on Capitol Hill. First of all, what are you hearing? What happened there?
Well, she came out of those meetings saying that she's not the only one who really believes it is still essential for now the former director of the CIA, David Petraeus, to come and talk to the Senate Intelligence Committee about what he knows about what went on in Benghazi. She said that the committee was in full agreement, Democrats and Republicans, that they really want to hear from them. Now, earlier in the day, she had said that she hopes that would happen on Friday, that he would come and talk to people in closed session this week, the end of the week. But after the meeting, she said that she's just not sure because they actually have to get to David Petraeus to see what would work with his schedule. The only other interesting thing about this meeting is that the Republican who is the head of the Intelligence Committee, Saxby Chambliss, told our Ted Barrett that it's really important to emphasize that what they want to talk to him about is the substance of Benghazi, that he was there pretty recently, that he is an important player in terms of knowing what went on, and that is the substance and the subject that they want to talk to him about. Reading between the lines, that they don't necessarily want to ask him about those emails.
Senator John McCain was at that hearing as well. He's the ranking member of the Armed Services Committee. What did he have to say?
Yeah, very interesting. Until last night, the folks up here were really thinking that they had to focus on one scandal, and now it's of course two with very big players, and the other has to do with the Pentagon. And John McCain is the ranking Republican on the Armed Services Committee, so I asked about how they're going to go forward with their investigation of General Allen's alleged flirtatious emails with a woman. Watch this.
And I just was very surprised, and the Secretary of Defense called me up and said that they were going to have a full investigation, that General Allen denies any impropriety, and so I think it's appropriate to have the investigation go forward. And, of course, the Senate Armed Services Committee look at it as well.
But are you comfortable with him serving in his current capacity?
Yes. I am comfortable with that. We need someone in charge. No one has ever argued that his performance of duty has not been excellent, but we are going forward with the hearing for his replacement, as you know, and that hearing, I'm sure, will resolve this issue of succession.
And again, that was Senator McCain talking about the now scandal that they're dealing with Senator Allen, making clear that he believes, although his nomination for effectively a promotion is on hold, that he's comfortable with him serving currently as the head of international forces in Afghanistan. One last thing, Senator McCain simply will not let up on this idea that the White House completely botched, in his words, the whole Benghazi affair, but also used the terms cover-up, that perhaps they're actually covering up some problems. He said either it's incompetence or cover-up. He says that there's got to be a select committee on that. And although scandal is certainly taken over at Capitol Hill in Washington, he says that's the most important thing that Congress should focus on.
Scandal, cover-up, botched, incompetence, whatever you want to call it. It's a bad situation all around. Dana, thanks very much.
And you can really feel Senator Dianne Feinstein's frustration when she talks about the David Petraeus sex scandal and the new link to General John Allen. Stand by to hear the Senate Intelligence Committee chair tell us the part she finds most shocking.